Hi, welcome back to my trading channel where I just started trading gold, baby. I am a new female Forex trader in the gold market, and this channel specifically, I go over my weekly trades from last week. Unfortunately, this video is going to be a little different because I was a naughty little girl. I actually didn't journal or record any of my trades from last week. I only made two. They weren't that great. I'll show you for funsie, but I don't really have anything journaled or documented about that. So for me to go back and find those two trades from last week, ain't nobody got time for that, okay? Ain't nobody got time for that. I do not have the time. So sitting down to do this video, I learned already a couple of things for myself, which is amazing, I suppose. But definitely to build those healthy habits and become a pro trader, I need to document and journal everything so I can see what's working, what's not working, why did it not go, or why did it go, or whatever, so definitely I really need to instill that. This isn't something that I want to start and then let go. To build those healthy habits and become, moving up in the ranks and in life, to move forward, you really need to implement that and stick to the system. My system is definitely journaling and tracking all of my trades so I can become better and better and better. I know that my systems and my strategies and the things that I'm looking out for work. So I can't do that and I can't share that with you if I'm not doing the tail end of it. So didn't do it this week, unfortunately, but I think that's okay. I'm gonna forgive myself. It was a very busy week, but I did make some trades. Didn't go over well. So what I thought would be really great in this video is to still back it up. We're gonna back it up to a random day, and I can show you kind of like a live trade, or what it would look like from start to finish if I just look at a trade a day randomly and kind of, back it up to that day and play with the market and do a quick replay. So if you're willing to learn and you want to see me make a trade in real life, let's do it. Let's back it up and let's get to the charts, baby. Okay, so let's get into it. I have never looked at these charts. I actually just closed my eyes and hit my mouse and tried to backtrack to a certain day. I've never done this kind of live, so we'll see. I'm a little nervous. But I'm in Trading View right now, and I've backed it up, baby, to where are we? I don't even know what day we're on. Thursday, May 23rd. So I just want to kind of go over in this trade, or in this example, what I would do if I was looking at the charts. I kind of do this alone, by myself to practice, but I've never done it here on a video. So if I was just tuning in right here on Thursday, May 25th, this is what you would get. So currently I'm just on the daily. If I was just opening this up, I just take a little gander, I kind of look at everything. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to just go for it here. This is what I'm going to do. I'm just looking here at the daily to kind of get a sense of where things are, what's moving about, what's happening, And I go into the 4-hour, which shows a quite smaller. So make that as big as possible, baby. Just by looking at it, I can see it does seem like there is a downtrend happening. I just want to play pretty much in this area because that's where the price action is at this moment. So that's why I looked back and see, oh my God, sorry about, I'm so itchy, sorry, and see in the past what has happened when it reached this area. It seems like a little bit of a hot area, so I just ding that for myself. It looks like there's multiple rejections kind of in this area, and then again right here, which happened. So in the past it kind of had a little area here and then it did it again, so I would just mark that for myself. And then look again at the daily. Does look like it's in a downtrend, So that's what I would be looking at unless I notice another indication. But I mean, it's still pretty high up from here all the way here to here, but I see like lower lows, lower lows. Go into the 4 hour. This is basically where I always play the day, the 4 hour, and the 1 hour. I just want to get a little look-see here, see what's popping. In the 1 hour, see where these lines are, these lines that I would make. I would replace these lines with support and resistance because there's multiple rejections in this area. When it does go back down, it's rejected again. I would just do the same. I'm going to do the same down here. For me, this is just the market's going a little, I almost pointed with my finger like you'd be able to see it with the mouse, girl. It's just taken some sideways action. So if I didn't get in on any of these momentum, this down or that up or that down, I would want to see if it's going to come and break through this line, which it has. I'm going to make that bigger for you. It has, with some drastic movement. That was a drastic bearish action. It settled, and then a huge bearish candle again. So I would want to see if the bearish momentum keeps up. I don't think I would go into it right now at this time, but I would be watching what's going to happen. Wow, I don't know. I'm studying here. I'm trying to see a pattern and see what's going to happen. So it came down here, evened out, tried to push up, was pushed back down. Already broke down here. I honestly don't know if I would make a trade yet, and I think this line is just a little bit too big than what I wanted it to be. I think I would really just wait because I don't see in this line really it going anywhere. Like it's still kind of on this sideways momentum. So I would wait to see, I am waiting to see if it's gonna kind of break between these lines. I want it to go somewhere. I want to go in for a pretty good trade. I don't really see a lot of that happening. A great place to go in would have been somewhere down here. So actually I'm going to mark this and this. So I would wait for it to kind of leave this area. It's like this would have been good to go up, you know? Down, I don't. So I suppose after watching the market for this long, we started on Thursday, it's Monday. The market doesn't open on the weekends. I would kind of go back to the daily and see what's happening. A lot has changed since we looked at it last, which was right here Thursday. Looks like that's not the downtrend. Looks like there was an uptrend maybe happening, or it's settling. It's a pretty big candle compared relatively to the last two. There's a 4 hour giving us on this baby. I am always kind of weary when I see huge swing candles like this, like massive one candle momentum and then settling and then one candle momentum. I'm a little bit weary on that because it's like a huge way to like really judge how the market's going to go, you know, in the future at a steady time, because that could just as equally have gone down or gone up. So as exciting as this baby is, this big baby, I try not to go in that direction or make a trade right here when I see that. Of course, it would have been nice to get on it when it was forming, but I just kind of look here. If this would have formed and it would have been another bearish candle, I would have went in because I do see a few confluences that do tell me that maybe it might be going in that direction. But then when it's followed by these two buyers, these two bullish candles, I don't think so. That wouldn't have been good. Okay, so while this is forming, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna go in for a buy. I think looking at the daily now, huge momentum. Looks like it's going back up, or the bearish didn't have it. At the 4 hour now, looking at the 4 hour, if it's an uptrend, it tried, got pushed down, but then it looks like it might be making a little bit of a reversal. I just get excited when I see this. This is pretty cool, couple of cool patterns. First, Marabuzu, thank you. Not a lot of shadow, so it did open here, it pushed down here, but then it ended up closing here. This is a great sign. You have an evening star pattern here. So even though it was on a downtrend, bam, stopped. And then this candle is just the same size or even just slightly bigger than this last candle. And then this looks like a nice trend is about to happen up. So I would use this bouton here for the long position. I would place my trade. I would have placed the trade as this was forming, I think. This should get into something. Let's go for a 1Z because I don't have all my lines drawn. And let's see. Woo! Oh, I could have, yeah. So I could have definitely went in, obviously for a bit higher. Could have been a 2. Could have been a 2. Could have been a 2, but I was being a little bitch. Just kidding. Cool. Yeah, that's good. There's a lot to learn, you know. It's always exciting when you see kind of these candles form and you want to go in right away, but you never know, honestly, if it's the right move or if it's going to be the retest or if it's just a fake out. There's a lot of things to be aware of. And in the past couple of weeks, I've actually been a little bit impatient with myself and with my trading. And I've gone in on some not so good trades and I've held them. Even though I always say I don't hold my trades, I held them out of resistance and it still didn't go my way. So be patient with yourself, be patient with the charts. There you have it. Not too exciting of a week. And again, my apologies that I didn't track my trades from last week. Nothing glorious. I'm hoping that this week and the next couple of weeks to follow really give me that lead that I'm looking for before I start my new account, which will be with my own money. No more demos. I think I've learned everything I need to learn before actually putting my money where my mouth is, you know, or money wallet. Anyway, I love to do these kind of like replays. They don't always work in my favor. I would say probably right now 70% of the time I kind of go in the right direction, but I never know what the charts are going to do. I just try to keep learning and learning and learning and get to know patterns and then go in for it, you know? So thank you so much. I hope you have the best week. I hope you're learning a lot and picking 1 or 2 things every week to really get better with and strive towards. I appreciate you being here and watching my videos. And if you want me to back it up to any day, let me know. I'll try my best. Thanks so much. Have the best week and happy trading.